We're going to use all your basic items. Guess they lunged him with a flag some. That's not what I'm asking. But if he'll do it, let him go ahead and do it a little and run out a little bit of that nervous energy. I'll pull him to a stop. Well, no. Pull him to a stop. Well, since he thinks we're just going to lunge, we'll just go back up to him and rub on him. He goes to take off, we'll try to get the flag in front of him. This is not a lunging exercise. It's not what we're trying to do here. We are trying to desensitize. There we go. It's go to take off, so we'll touch him. Keep touching him. It's alright, buddy. Nobody's hurting you. People say, why a flag? Well, if you think about it, a flag is one of those things that you've got a lot of noises when you're out riding horses on a windy day that make that whip and whish noise. So that's why flags and tarps are so often used, because they make the noise. It's kind of like a rustle of a tree, or, you know, if an extension cord in the dill, like, see, we got extension cords on our arenas. You know, if that's whipping in the wind, there's a plastic bag comes across, which obviously we're going to do plastic bags too. But that's one reason we use the flag so much. You know, you go to these arenas where you have your performance and rodeo horses, and they've got to ride by flags the entire time. And, you know, those things, those banners and those flags get to whipping. So this is kind of mimics that. And that's one reason a flag is so much used so often. It's a great mimic of what's out there, where a lot of your horses do a lot of their riding. You know, not all horses ride in arenas. A lot of them ride out on trails. But some of your trails have markers that have flags, and that way they're easy to be seen. Or, you know, if you're on a cooler day, you might have a windbreaker or some kind of lightweight jacket, and those kind of make this noise when you move around or when the wind's blowing real good. So it's just a common noise that they're going to hear a lot. I'm sorry about my voice today. I'm kind of not feeling the best. All these weather changes. Got last summer day, and then we're back to winter tomorrow. And it's kicking everyone's butts around here. He's taking it pretty good now. He's not trying to lunge off. So we'll get another item here in a minute. And other items I use a whip. You never touch the horse with it, but it makes a good noise. You can spin the whip around, and it makes a little bit of your rope noise, and so that helps starting to desensitize the rope. We do use a rope as well, but that with a whip you get a little more of a whoosh, so it kind of helps. And then you just pop them on both sides without ever touching the horse. And then raincoats. People wonder why we use raincoats. Has it ever been pouring down rain and you tried to go out in a bright yellow slicker to get your horses, and they're like, I don't know what's coming after me, but I'm out of here? That's very common. So we use raincoat. I like to use yellow. Sometimes we'll use blue too. My blue one got tore up. I technically have a black one, and that I use in the rain, and it's a lot easier to catch them with that. That's an actual cowboy duster, and those work great. But for those of you using these lightweight ponchos and stuff, definitely want to desensitize the horse to them. Otherwise, you're going to get wet trying to catch your horse because he's not coming to you in that slicker. Alright, here we're going to use the whip. Now, see, first off, we'll just get him kind of used to it. I'm not asking you to lunge again. Whoa. He lunges well. A lot of horses that are nervous do, though. So we'll do this. We'll pop it a little. You see it makes that good noise. We ain't nowhere near the horse. I ain't never hitting a horse with a whip. And you know, y'all see these videos of us tying stuff to them and saying it's cruel. Now, we do this to every horse with each item that it gets tied to before. And we have them very comfortable with all those items. I mean, think about trying to tie those items to that horse if they weren't comfortable with it. It's a dangerous situation for both of you. So with this, I just kind of let it go around the legs, let the strings catch around the legs. Kind of slide over the back. He's licking. Then I'll kind of do this, make that little whoosh noise. A little uncomfortable. We'll just kind of do it a few times around until he's standing pretty good, a little more comfortable. Alright. Then we'll come. Do both sides. Making that good whip noise. Look there, he's licking and chewing. That's what we want. That's his sign of comfort. Like, hey, this ain't bothering me. It ain't hurting me. That sounds kind of cool. Taking this rubbing on him. Everything you use, you're just letting them know it's not hurting them. Let it kind of go under, hit one side. You're touching both sides of the horse this way. It's wrapping completely around his belly. He's getting used to that. Yeah, he keeps looking to me for direction. Like, he's a little scared, a little nervous, but he's looking where he needs to for the direction. That's what we want. We want to be his safe place. As long as we're his safe place, you're on my string. There we go. You're still on my string. There you go. Now, once we have him good with all these items, another one that really gets horses, and people really got to think about this one, is, and that is fast motions toward the horse. So once I have them good and desensitized to it, they'll stand pretty good. I'll start doing things like kind of running at them quick, maybe do some jumping jacks beside them, jump beside them, just make some weird obnoxious noises that you wouldn't typically make because friends would make fun of you. But it's those quick motions and quick movements that a lot of times will scare your horse more than any of these items. So you want to make sure that, say instance, your calf ropers. If you just put one wrap and a hooey on your calf, you're going to run to that horse to get on because your 6 seconds needs to start before that calf gets up. And you'll see this a lot in the calf roping. They go to run to their horse and then their horse takes off. Well, now it's longer for you to catch the horse and get up there, and then your calf might come untied. So, especially when you're doing like a performance or rodeo horse, you're really wanting them to handle you coming at them quick. And there's going to be instances where you're going to have to come at them quick. So it is something that you definitely want to work on. We're not going to desensitize to just items. We're also going to desensitize to us and our movements as well.